To me, there is no place on earth like Lahore, the city that never sleeps. Its madness, congestion, models life itself. Each of us blazing our way, obstacles to overcome, and lots of people along the way to help you out. Just when you think you are really stuck. And that is just outside the gates of the walled city. Then it gets really good when you go inside.
Lahore is a socially progressive, super liberal city, full of hipsters and stuff. But what is right in the heart of the city of Lahore, the cultural center of Pakistan, is a city within a city, and that is the walled city of Lahore. The walled city of Lahore has 13 different gates, and we're going to show you a series that will take you through all 13 of those gates. And for me, it's a little bit like The Witch in the Wardrobe. When you go through this gate, which we're about to do, it is like a whole nother world awaits on the other side. So it's literally like stepping back in time when you go through this gate. And apparently, it's the only place in the world where you have this kind of history, back from like the Mughal Empire and like the Mongols and the Islamic invasions, living alongside with the modernity of today. Assalamu alaikum. Oh, gorgeous. And used to be loads of orchards. That's what drew the world to this oasis. Oh, acha. Can I taste it? Oh, shukriya. Shukriya, bhai. That's delicious. Well, I'm really getting excited now because here we are at the Delhi Gate, which rose, the most impressive gate of the 13, which rose to prominence in the 16th century under the eminent Emperor Akbar himself, who had this gate built. And it's the most impressive of them all. And it literally is like stepping back in time. As we enter, we will go down where the royal family would have entered themselves with all of their courtesans. And through there is the royal passageway. Please join me. Let's go. So this is the buzzing Delhi Gate Bazaar. And it is full of absolutely any and everything you need. And you'll find Lahoris coming here to do their regular shopping. I just ran into a woman 2 days ago, and all she was doing is buying her son's school clothes, just like any person would, but coming inside the bazaar. You buy shopping. What did you buy? Can we see what you buy? Ah, shalwar kameez. Ooh, can I see school jacket? Oh my goodness. She's been school shopping, just like I go shopping for my kids. Mojna. Oh, okay. Oh, it's beautiful, navy blue. Oh, London. Oh, your child's in London. You're from London. Oh, okay. Walking through here is literally a little bit like living in a Mad Max film. You have to navigate yourself very carefully. Look at all these shalwar kameez. Wow, look at that. Assalamu alaikum. Cause a shawl? Oh, that's so pretty. Can I try it on? I love all the brilliant, vibrant colors. Shukriya, bhai, shukriya. You drape it over the motorcycle and put it back. Just keep your motorcycle incognito, security, top security. Assalamu alaikum. Mashallah.
Shahi Hamam was built by Sheikh Ansari in 1634. It was built using brick tiles and limestone cement, combining Turkish and Persian designs that are still in vogue today.
You really feel this hushing sort of rush of tranquility go right through you, being in this old hammam. The Royal Hammam, this is the only existing bathhouse from the Mughal Empire. This bath, what woman doesn't want to get into a hammam? This is absolute beauty. Wow, that is so neat. So it's called a dock holder, and that would have been the cashier who would have stood here and collected the money from the royals or whoever guests were here. And you have to remember that this was the richest empire in the entire world, unparalleled even today. The colonialists, the Persians, the Ottomans, these people were filthy rich. And you can certainly see that represented here in this royal hammam in Pakistan.
Today, Shahi Hamam is used as a cultural center for various societal events. I was blown away to find that the children of the Lahore dancing girls were receiving funds to celebrate collective birthday parties. The spokesperson for this event, Umar Hussain, told me the people of the walled city believe these kids have a right to a normal childhood.
The Akbari spice market is just outside these walls, and the aroma of those spices I can still smell.
Akbari Mandi, which can also be accessed through Akbari Gate as well as Delhi Gate, is known for being the oldest spice market in the world. The fabulous colors of spice, boasting from rice and potato bags, are impressive to see. And the generosity of the sweet people working here derives great pride in their hospitality. Some of the people here can trace their families back for generations.
Assalamu alaikum. Wow, look at all these amazing colors. Kya ye? That's why I think I've been coughing so much. I drink water. And this is straight chili.
Chili.
Yeah, chili. Kya ye?
Curry powder.
Curry powder. One of the things I love about Pakistani food is I grew up in Texas, and the food is so spicy. It's absolutely delicious. Kya ye? Oh, shukriya bhai. It's a date. Date? Saudi Arabia? Oh, shukriya. The generosity of the people here is so unbelievable. Oh, shukriya bhai. Amazing almonds and dates. And I did hear that when you come into this market, the generosity of the people inside the old city is unbounded. Oh, They just pile you up with free food. Delicious almond. Pakistani people are the warmest people you'll ever meet, but I did read before I came here, particularly in the walled city, you will find the most generous people. And they're not wealthy people, they're very simple. They've been generations after generation living here in this spice market. And I'm actually looking at what that man just gave me and realizing this is actually where it all happened. This is where people came in from Samarkand, Bukhara, Persia, Turkey, all over the world, China, and they met here. And in fact, it was the Mughals who organized so well that created this spice market, and it still thrives today. It's staggering. Do you want something?
ये छुआरा, ये बादाम गरी, ये किशमिश।
Kishmish. Kishmish is
इसे पंजाबी में कहा जाता है सोगी।
Punjabi.
सोगी।
Sogi.
उर्दू में कहते हैं किशमिश।
Oh my God, you're teaching me Punjabi? I need to learn Urdu first. Is the most important is the dough?
Imported ये सूडान।
Oh, Sudan. And then
ये सूडान, वो बर्मा।
Burma mash is Pakistani dish?
कनाडा।
Ooh, beautiful.
Australian, Canada.
Australian and Canada. Here, Australian and Canada, this is all from Australia and Canada here in the spice market, Akbari, oldest market in all of Asia, in Lahore, Pakistan. There is still trade going on in the world. Come on, Donald Trump. Assalamu alaikum, sister. आपका क्या है?
ठीक ठाक है, आप सुनाए ठीक है?
ठीक है, ठीक है। मेहरबानी, शुक्रिया, शुक्रिया, शुक्रिया. The day would not be complete without a cup of tea with a local Pakistani. Oh, and it's a welcome rest, I tell you what. Thanks for listening. Okay, I am about to embarrass myself and see if I'm narrow enough to go up the narrow. There's a man even watching me do this. This is the narrow passageway that takes you through to the Havelis. And actually, Assalamu alaikum, he thinks I'm crazy. But I made it through. I'm feeling really, really thin, but it's really quiet. And this passageway is thousands. Pigeons are the same everywhere. Hello, pigeon. This is thousands of years old, this narrow passageway, and it takes you to the Havelis. And the Havelis, to me, are the most interesting architectural buildings because these are townhouses that, remember, this is the richest people in the world who lived here, and it wasn't till partition. It was the Hindus and the Muslims interbred and lived here in total harmony, and they often all resided in these Havelis, which are these incredibly intricate, absolutely astoundingly luxurious and beautiful houses. And we're going to go, and I'm taking the secret narrow passageway that they used to take to look at all these Havelis. And sadly, a few of them are still in existence that we can go in, but a lot of them have fallen apart, and a lot of them were burned during partition. You can imagine that these narrow passageway would have been used for people running from partition because they came into the walled city and started burning all the houses and buildings. As it is very difficult to get access to many of the Havelis, who are now privately owned, I was lucky to be invited by Lal Shah to visit his family's Haveli, Alif Shah. Together we enjoyed a cup of tea. But what I didn't know is that this Haveli has a secret. In the garden is a magic tree. This famous tree is said to be over 500 years old, and girls and women travel from all over the world to the walled city just to hang flowers on this tree
in hopes of finding a husband. And once I heard this, I knew I had to try my luck at it too.
So I've decided that I'm going to go back to the Haveli of our dear friend Lausha's, and I'm going to hang for my own magical good luck on the haunted tree, my own flowers, my own Pakistani roses. Inshallah, it will bring me a great husband. I'm on my way to hang this on the magic tree.
I've heard it said that you can find anything you want in Pakistan, and anything that isn't available can be made. I was amused and amazed to come across this man making backpacks with a single candle.
One candle, a candle fire, and it makes all this plastic with a candle. Amazing. All of these you make with this one candle? Now I understand how Pakistan can make anything. That's brilliant. I'm actually starting to be a little bit worried that we're lost. I think I've lost my tour guide. Not a problem in this place full of like a million tributaries. Now I know my way around a little bit. I recognize the secret passageway. So here I am back at Lausha's place, and I'm gonna do this. 300-year-old tree that's apparently haunted, and girls have been coming here for the last 300 years putting flowers on it. And since I'm a divorcee, they're probably a lot younger than me, but who knows? One can never be so sure about these things, so may as well give it a go. So there's mine. My two little girls will be thrilled that I did it. Inshallah. Bring me a good husband.
I had the rare opportunity to meet the Director General of the Walled City, Kamran Lashari. So Kamran, thank you so much for having us in your home.
Kirsten, you're absolutely welcome.
Thank you. It's an honor, and it's a gorgeous house. It reminds me of the Walled City a little bit.
Yeah, so let's start with that. You know, the Walled City, where I work for, it lives in me, in my house. You see, this is there even before I was given the charge of the Walled City.
So you think there's
I was always enamored and
there was a predestinate towards your,
so these old features fascinate me so much.
What would you say, why would a foreigner today want to come and visit the Walled City and not go, let's say, to Paris, France? Why should a foreigner come here and see the Walled City?
I think every place in the world is beautiful, but certain places have their unique character. And Lahore in particular, the walled city of Lahore, which means the old town of Lahore, surrounded by 12 gates and those winding streets, narrow streets. It's a living museum. It's unique in the sense.
An interesting term. It's absolutely right.
You can still see. For instance, I take example of Venice. You know, it's beautiful. There are streets are like that. There are a lot of similarities, but most of the artistry has been implanted there. Here, everything is original. You see, nobody has been brought in. Some might have left the place
to design it.
But
it came from them for their own.
It's organic. It's grown from within, and a living, throbbing, pulsating, vibrant city, which is the Lahore.
Which is the Walled City, yeah.
Where do you see this kind of scene? It's amazing.
It is amazing.
And you have to be on the
Thank
rooftops.
you so much. I've gotten on a few rooftops. You'll have to take us on some more, good ones. Thank you so much,
Very
Kamran.
welcome.
And I'm looking forward to going through more of the walled city with you and hearing more about the gates.
I'd love to do that.
Thank you.
Very welcome.
Thank you, inshallah.
Dina Not Well and the Chitta Gate were both very prominent features back during the time of the child doctor and the Wazir Mosque. But it was actually partition that led to the suggestion of Mr. McGregor, of all things, of the former British Empire, who suggested that they build this to protect the mosque after partition. Unfortunately now it's completely falling apart. It's quite scary that I walk under this 20 times already and you go under it all the time, but it really is literally about to dilapidate. But hopefully it'll be put back together soon.
Lahoris love to have naan chana for breakfast, and after an early morning stroll, I had built up an appetite and decided to try it.
Here comes my waiter. Here comes my waiter. Bringing my bread. Shukriya bhai. Kya ye?
Grain,
Chene. Chene grain is like beans.
egg,
Egg and bean.
and breakfast.
Oh, and the bread is so fresh. It's like piping hot. Delicious. Shukriya bhai.
I passed through the Kashmiri market, past the old townhouses and Havelis. Locals are known to jump over rooftops to visit each other's houses in order to avoid the traffic.
Just walking through the Delhi bazaar, realizing this is the pathway where the Mughals would have walked down in the royal family to get to the Lahore fort. And oh my God, that is beautiful.
I am utterly awestruck by the glory and magnitude of the Wazir Khan Mosque towering over me. Heaven alone is the only backdrop for 4 minars and 5 grand domes. It is breathtaking. I rise to meet them, slowly climbing each of the old steps up to the Wazir Khan Mosque. Beauty of the hand-painted tiles. It strikes me that this elaborate entrance symbolizes the wide-open gate to God. Where one transitions from this earthly material world to the spiritual heavenly one. I suddenly find myself in a generous portico, an ancient Persian dome chamber that was assimilated into Islamic architecture. The mosque was used for daily prayers, but in Mughal times, it was also dedicated to artists in a corner they called the calligrapher's corner. This was the magnet for philosophers, writers, calligraphers, and all sorts to perform and debate. The history of this mosque runs even deeper than all the grandeur that is apparent here. Beneath Wazir Khan Mosque are Sufi graves. Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan built this on top of an old Sufi complex. The walled city of Lahore is indeed made up of layers upon layers of history. This has been an incredible journey through the Delhi Gate, a journey full of wonder of old spices, fragrant flowers, grand mosques, hammams, Havelis, and yes, even magical trees. The main thing that inspires me to travel on to the next gate are the people of the walled city. Their kindness makes me want to know more about them and where they come from. I am excited for our next gate.